All right. So it's been a while since I've seen this video, but I gotta say I love it. Let's just jump right into it. Let's go.
And just so you know, that's us. So I hope you guys are ready to have some fun, because otherwise we're gonna get fucked by a bunch of fucking cockroaches and grasshoppers.
I don't know why I love this. I know it's horrible. You know what? I do want to say this. It's taken me a very long time to appreciate this video. Uh, I've seen this video so many times in the past, so many times, and like I was just confused. Like the first 15 watches, I don't know exactly how many, but for a long time I was like, I didn't know if it was hilarious and it was genius or it was just like the worst, most sad thing I've ever seen. Uh, yeah.
Wiggy, I know you're looking at me like, yeah, let's go.
And you know what? We don't know where the set even started. Oh man, I wish we could see the whole thing.
So I hope you guys are ready to have some fun, because otherwise we're gonna get fucked by a bunch of fucking cockroaches and grasshoppers. So, Wiggy, I know you're
This is
looking
so tough. This is so tough.
at me like, yeah, let's go.
Damn. Okay, so see, who knows what must have been going on? Because at this point, we are 18 seconds in, and people are already heckling him. So I have a feeling. I have a feeling I have a feeling this show was like should have been over a long time ago, and he just kept going.
You know what, no offense, but since it's my last night, you're gayer than the ace of fucking spades, you're queer than a $3 bill, and fucking A.
Dang, see, I can't understand what the guy in the audience is saying, but he's making everybody laugh more than the actual comic. And by the way, that what he just said, you're gayer than the ace of spades or whatever he said. That's like, I don't know. I feel like he just memorized that, and it's like, you know, man, what can I say? It sounds like he's heard comedy before, and he kind of like hears like there's like sometimes there's like rhythm to it, and then he's like, oh, let me just say like what he thinks is funny words with rhythm, and then that's going to be like really funny.
You know what, no offense, but since it's my last night, you're gayer than the ace of fucking spades, you're queer than a $3 bill, and fucking A.
Sounds like, do you want me to give you the run through or something like that?
How are you at giving head?
I'm okay, but I'm better at receiving it.
Well, you know what, I'll take okay, because, you know what, I'm not that generous, so, you know, I'd rather have you teeth me and rape me to shit than actually fucking give you any sort of satisfaction.
This is horrible. This is so bad. I forgot. I'm glad I haven't watched this in a while because like I don't know. I'm getting satisfaction out of just seeing this guy bomb, and it's terrible. You know what? I will say I don't want to make it seem like I know what's good and what's bad. Comedy is freaking hard. I've gone to some open mics to watch, and it's tough. Like there's some funny people that bomb like hard, and that's just the nature of it. It's a very difficult thing. But but you know, this guy, you know, he's doing his thing and people aren't digging it, and that's how he got himself here. But also he's letting them talk, like, you know. Like he's obviously insecure in this moment, as you know, who wouldn't be? But also this guy just doesn't help himself out. Like he's my mind is racing right now with so many things to say and I don't know what is like I like he's offensive, right? And then he's like has like bits of comedy that he thinks is comedy, and then he's saying it, and he wants to play like this alpha, you know, a-hole asshole comedian, but at the same time he's like pausing to let them get their disses in. Look,
You know, I'd rather have you teeth me and rape me to shit than actually fucking give you any sort of satisfaction. Really? But you know what? It's cool because, you know...
you see how he stops to let them talk, and also it's like he's saying just like these are funny words, so I'm gonna say them and they're gonna be funny. It's like he's playing Mad Libs. Remember that? Do any of you know that what that is? Like let's just put silly words and it's gonna be really funny, but his silly words are like offensive and like vulgar, which is like, you know, I think is okay if you're gonna add something like funny. It's gotta be funny, you know. If you're gonna be like vulgar and use a lot of cuss words and be, you know, doing what this guy's doing, I feel like it's got to be kind of funny, you know. You got to add something to the conversation.
He's way too fat for me, dude. I just don't roll like that. No offense.
Yeah, that was totally not offensive.
See, stop, dude. I feel like he just, oh man. I want to tell you, he just has to like steamroll them. But at the same time, I know he doesn't have much else to say. Like, there's nothing to back him up, you know?
You know what? That's great that you can. Before you say anything, fat for me, dude. I just don't roll like that. No offense.
Gosh.
Yeah, that was totally not offensive.
You know what? That's great that you can. Before you say anything, like, no offense, but I just want to say you're a fucking fat fucking douchebag mooly motherfucker. I wouldn't fucking put my cock anywhere near you. But
he's channeling his inner Adam Sandler, right? Is it just me, or is he doing like his best Adam Sandler impression? Right? Do you kind of hear that, or is that just me? Like in the Billy Madison movies.
you know what? That's great.
Look.
Before you say anything, like, no offense, but I just want to say
Here we
you're a
go.
fucking fat fucking douchebag mooly motherfucker. I wouldn't fucking put my cock anywhere near you. But you're a cool.
Right? I mean, do you guys not hear it? Just me?
Dom Herrera.
No offense. Thank you for calling out Dom Irera. You know what? You're gonna fucking wake you in the bathroom. Fuck you.
What?
I'm gonna fuck your girl. Good one.
What? Oh my gosh! Wait. Let me get these on. Dom Herrera. Dom Herrera.
Thank you for calling out Dom Irera.
Dom Herrera.
You know what? You're gonna fucking wake you in the bathroom. Fuck you.
You're gonna wait. He goes, what? Fuck. You're gonna fucking lady in the bathroom. Fucking you, yeah. Okay, that's about what I understood the first time around.
I'm gonna fuck your girl. Good one.
I don't have a girl, so you know what? We can all join together. You're a fucking douchebag. You know what? Sitting in the front of the crowd.
This guy, he couldn't even pick a lane. He's like, you know what? I don't have a girl, but F you, dude. Screw you. Look how he switches up so fast.
I'm gonna fuck your girl. Good one.
I don't have a girl, so you know what? We can
Chill,
all join
chill,
together.
chill.
You're a fucking douchebag. You know what? Sitting in the front of the crowd. Fuck you. Anyway, I'm glad you two.
Anyway, wait, let me. Anyway. Poor guy. He obviously doesn't have anything to say. He obviously. Oh my God. I mean, I like it. Right. Like, for this to happen, he must have thought comedy was like easy. And then he's just going to go over there. Like, he's seen comics do it before. So he's going to go over there saying some funny shit, dude. And everybody's going to, like, he's probably envisioning that the crowd's going to lose their minds and they're going to be funny. Especially, like, back here. He was, I don't know. I don't want to go back too far. But, like, when he was doing, like, his pacing thing, I feel like that's kind of like when a comedian's on one and they're killing it and they just add into it. He's, like, doing that without the crowd. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know how long like this set was from before this, but this goes on for like 8 minutes. So I feel like he was on with like nothing prepared, thought he was just gonna be funny just because he's naturally funny, you know, in his head. And then to top it off, he like starts arguing with the crowd, and that's just like not a good situation to be in.
You know what? I can kind of see the truth.
Austin Wheeler's girlfriend.
Thank you. If I wasn't scared of getting herpes, I'd fuck her too.
I just love how quiet it is. Look, the audience was already clapping. All he had to do was ride that wave, and then he says some nonsense, some just curse shit, and then the crowd he loses them. Like they're laughing.
Austin Wheeler's girlfriend.
Yeah, they're cheering. All right, he's gonna add on.
Thank you. If I wasn't scared of getting herpes, I'd fuck her too.
Some lady said, "Excuse me."
You know what? It's a comedy show, dear. You're gonna roll with
It
the
was.
punches.
It was. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, you want to hear a joke?
I'm
Okay,
assuming
so
she said you gotta have like jokes first or something, or like I thought comedy had
off
jokes.
earlier, right? And obviously that's the most boring.
Oh
fucking
shoot! I
shit to
remember
watch.
this part. This part was terrible. Okay, now I put it together. So I think the lady said something about like, oh, in order for he's like, honey, this is a comedy show, blah 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 blah. And she's like, in order for it to be comedy, you need jokes. And then he just jumps right into this killer joke he has, and here it is.
You know the difference between fucking looking for a golf ball in a G-spot? A guy will spend 20 minutes looking for a fucking golf ball. Really? Come on. That fucking bong. Well,
This is good. Look at this. I love this. I love this.
Come on.
Sorry, I'm sorry if
That
you don't get
fucking
it.
bong, well,
Guys, this video right here is just for me. All right? So, sorry, but look at this. Look at this. Just something about the way he like is shocked that nobody found it funny, and his movement is like, really, guys, that was freaking fun. Like you guys don't know what you're talking about. Look.
fucking golf ball. Really? Come on. That fucking bong. Well, apparently all the old people have fucking left, but fuck you guys anyway.
All the old people left. So like the older like the older people would get that more than the.
Can we talk about marriage a little bit?
I swear, I love this. I promise you, I love this. I wish I could see like this whole thing from beginning to end.
That's a huge mistake. Yay! Talk about marriage a little bit more, because that's a huge mistake.
Yay!
Can we talk about marriage a little bit more? 'Cause
Oh,
that's-
marriage. Marriage is pretty topical. Let's give this guy a shot. Let's see what his marriage material's like. Okay.
Huge mistake.
Huge mistake. Okay, yay. He's got one person with him. All right. Let's use this momentum.
A few people have made that mistake. Yeah, I made the mistake of marrying a cunt. That's what you would call it.
Oh, see, this is like a perfect example. I feel like that's an example of like when I've heard like a comedian like sprinkle something like that in as like a little bit of salt on your joke, right? But he's using that as like the whole meal. Is that making sense? Like again, it's like the same as the point I was making earlier. I feel like he's heard comedy, like he probably likes comedy, and he hears like their pacing and the things that like he has all the parts in his head about like what a comedian should do and be, but like the joke, like I don't think he has any jokes, you know. So like that's yes, it'd be tough, right?
Before we got married, it was great. You know, we actually had sex and all that shit. But once you say I do, they
don't. I remember that. See, so I mean, what am I mean, can I really knock this guy so much? Because I probably that much because I've seen this guy's set so many times. This is probably one of the out of all the comedians in the world, I've probably seen his. Probably not maybe not the most, but like you know, I've thought about his set many times before. So he's made something memorable here. Okay, and I remember that. Once you say I do, they don't. Ha 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 ha. That's so funny because once you get in a relationship, you know, your woman no longer wants you like that.
That's what you would call it. Before we got married, it was great. You know, we actually had sex and all that shit. But once you say I do, they don't. Before we fucking got married, every time we had sex on top of a jaguar, on top of a leopard, on top of a fucking Florida wildcat. Well, the jaguar is the only real thing, but the important thing is that once you get married, they don't want to have sex with you, and that's why.
The problem here is, okay, this is just. I feel super weird because it's like I feel like I know what comedy is when I clearly don't, right? Obviously, I have this guy has no experience, more experience than me. I've never done stand up, right? But I mean, I don't know. I feel like if I don't know. I just feel like it's not totally out of the. Like I'm not totally wrong for pointing out what I'm thinking here, right? Like. Here why am I breaking this down? But look, okay.
We had sex on top of a jaguar.
Right. Okay. The premise of this was like, you know, once you get married, all of a sudden the sex stops, right? That's what he's saying.
Yeah,
but the problem is after he says when you say you do, they don't. That was his punchline, and that didn't work. And instead of moving on to something else, he like drags it out and explains it. Like, yeah, yeah, we used to do it here and do that there or do it there, and then we don't. It's like that. Yeah, that's what you said earlier, right? That was like the whole point.
That's a huge mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Cunt. That's had sex and all that shit. But once you say I do, they don't.
That's it. Nobody liked it. But now he's gonna explain it.
Every time we had sex on top of a jaguar, on top of a leopard, on top of a fucking Florida wildcat. Well, the jaguar is the only real thing, but.
So now he's trying to do a little bit of improv. He's like, look, a jaguar is like a type of car, but I'm just gonna. It's also a cat, so I'm gonna say other cats. Man, this guy.
The important thing is that once you get married, they don't want to have sex with you, and that's why you actually shouldn't get married.
And there's your
Women
explanation.
fucking suck.
See, that's weird, man. I feel like he's blurring. It's like he went from like telling a joke to all of a sudden it's personal because marriage fucking sucks. Look, the switch up is crazy.
Jaguar is the only real thing, but the important thing is that once you get married, they don't want to have sex with you, and that's why you actually shouldn't get married.
Okay.
'Cause women fucking suck.
Oh, women suck. Holy crap.
And I'm glad I got a laugh out of that, but it's true. If you're gonna get married to a woman,
See, no, like he's, oh my God. He's so much funnier as just like just, I feel like he'd be so much funny if he just stuck to that like horrible energy. Cause I'd be like, is this guy joking or is he being for real? But then he immediately goes back into just jokey joke mode. Like, I feel like I understand why that one person just bursted out laughing because it's so uncomfortable and like uncalled for how we went from like, yeah, marriage is bad, and then women suck. And then he goes, oh, let me go back into my material.
if you're gonna get married to a woman, they fucking suck. If you're just gonna bang them and say hit you and quit you, they're great.
Kitchen and kitchen.
They're fucking awesome. Love them. But if you get married, totally different story. That's why I'm just not gonna do that shit anymore. I'm just gonna drink and have unprotected sex at every bar I can,
Good idea.
and get whatever cheers I get from that shit.
Did somebody say get out of here?
I have to say I am happy getting introduced by the spawn of fucking Gene Simmons and Artie Lang. That's fucking glorious.
Bad target.
Why is that a bad target? Everybody's a fucking target, man.
No, I'm saying he's kind of funny though. He's like been doing it for 20-something years.
But you can't.
Oh, this dude's getting
You don't wanna
roasted
get
by the
verbally- You don't
audience.
want to get verbally
Leave
right.
anybody out, that's bullshit. That's especially like leaving you out for wearing a Brooklyn shirt even though you're probably from fucking Philly.
God.
What's
Okay.
that shit?
Did you go surfing today?
No, I can't say I did.
Okay. Did you lose your keys?
No, but I see you're wearing a wedding ring. Are you actually married?
Yeah.
Or do you just do that to pick up women?
You're not gonna hurt my feelings.
That's such a weird diss. Hey, are you actually married or are you wearing that ring just to pick up women? Because you're trying to pick up women who are like trying to steal you, right? Is that what you're doing? By the way, I'm doing comedy.
It's not gonna work.
I can't imagine I can.
Nope.
I mean, unless I was the teller at fucking KFC saying you can't have the double stacker with extra cheese.
Oh.
I'm thinking on my feet even though I've been drinking.
You're good, man.
Yeah, I've been drinking. Okay, I've been on my feet. Okay, I'm so witty. You're fat. I've been drinking. That's pretty good stuff.
Shit.
Don't ruin the set. You're doing good.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Got him.
Oh, this comes. Dude, you're funnier than your fucking boyfriend, and he's not here. Dude, we need to get her up here with a fucking microphone. Holy shit. A woman with intelligence? Go figure. My God. Hey, who built the road systems in this country?
Okay.
Men.
Okay, I remember this. Look at this. He goes totally off the rails here. It goes from like terrible comedy show, and then he channels in that energy again about like women suck, and then he just goes off on this rant about how like men are so good. Hey, by the way, he's calling everybody like gay, right? But then he goes from that to like, let me tell you why men are the best. This is why I love men. And it's comedy, by the way, just in case you forgot.
Intelligence? Go figure. My God.
Women are dumb, men are smart. They
Hey,
do
who
everything.
built
Like,
the road systems in this country? Men. Who built skyscrapers in this building? Men. Who built the penal system in this fucking place? Men. Why did they do it? To get laid. Bullshit.
what? Wait, I totally. That was like quite the shift. He's like, women suck, men are good. They built everything, and they did it to get women. Which, by the way, I've heard before. Again, like I've heard jokes about that, and I feel like I have a feeling he's like doing like a super butchered version of somebody else's joke there. This is just my gut
What
feeling.
did you say, you big fat fucking teal wearing motherfucker? Why would you wear a teal shirt to anything?
Do you want to switch seats? I'm getting better laughs than you are.
Not really.
You know what? Except for the fact that your seat's probably fucking soggy and dirty because you got a fucking hairy ass and you're fucking fat and you fucking suck, motherfucker!
Fat people are stupid.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so good. He's angry again.
Not really.
You know what? Except for the fact that your seat's probably fucking soggy and dirty because you
Your
got
seat?
a fucking hairy ass.
You have a
and
hairy
you're fucking
ass?
fat and you fucking suck, motherfucker!
Fat people are stupid.
Yeah, fuck all you fat people. You're ruining the youth of America.
Yes.
And that comes from a fat guy at the front.
I am fat. Woo. I hate getting paid to do comedy.
Wait, you actually get paid?
Yeah, I have like a couple careers going on.
And
Goatee.
you do a fucking open mic at fucking Jack's.
Okay, so this is okay. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, this is an open mic. Okay, you know what? I do want to say this. If I went to an open mic and I saw this, I saw something. You know, I would not go home angry. I would be very, very happy. I'd be like, "This is freaking awesome! I got an experience." And you know what? Like, it's not this. But if this were like performance art, this guy would be a genius. I swear. If this were performance art, I would just be like taken aback. I'd just be like watching in amazement. But unfortunately, that's not what this is. This is just like, you know, I mean, cringeblog.com put this up. So, we know what it is. And another thing that's crazy, I think I said I went to the open mic night before, but yeah, I did say that. And it's really tough. But another thing that's crazy is that when you go to those type of things, I mean, I don't know what it was like here, but sometimes it's very supportive because it's just comedians or like, aspiring comics getting up there, doing their best and trying to they're just doing their best and seeing what works and what doesn't work. Most of it's not going to work because everybody's new to it, but like people are typically supportive. So like they give them a long time, by the way, for an open mic, but yeah, people are typically supportive. So it's just funny to think that these people were potentially there, like trying to root him on, and he just destroyed like their good vibes.
Yes, supporting real comics. I didn't know you were going to be here.
I got to get this sick burn.
Careers going on.
And
Goatee.
you do a fucking open mic at fucking Jack's junk food joint.
Yes, supporting real comics. I didn't know you were going to be here.
He's going back to his challenging his.
That's how jokes work.
You know what? You're pretty fucking good.
I am.
Yeah. How much did you get paid for your last set?
This set?
This is weird.
It's priceless.
Yeah, you can't set him up like that, man.
Invaluable. You can't put a price on what's going on right now.
Gosh,
You
this
know
is
what?
good.
That's fucking amazing.
Just don't be angry, dude. Just have a good time.
That's what I'm doing. You know what? If I was angry, I'd smack you in the face with my microphone.
Just weird, man. That's just weird.
Very nice. That's not very nice.
Which is why I'm not angry. This is why we're having a dialogue.
This is like the worst thing you do. That part of that too is like you're a new comic, and you're like combating the audience. I feel like you're just. And again, I think he's probably seen that other comics have done that, and it works with them because they're pros and they know how to manage those type of situation. But he's like he battles like the freaking audience, and the audience rips him apart and rips a new one, and then he takes a sip of water and then gets mad about something.
Oh.
Great stuff.
Where you're dirty.
I'm being supportive of you.
These 5 people here are witnessing.
I want you to do good. I'm not being mean. I want you to do good.
No, I'm gonna do well. Clearly, the English system didn't do very fucking well for you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yo,
which
teach.
is why we're both in comedy, but I was able to correct you.
You're in comedy?
So maybe he said we're both in comedy. Is that because earlier he said he is a paid comic, or is that because like this is an open mic and everybody here is just gonna do their little mini set? I don't know.
Seriously, are you in comedy?
Damn.
You're in hell right
You know what? Regardless, you're gonna die before me, you fat fucking asshole. So fuck you. Let's bring up Gene Simmons. Fuck this asshole.
I am an asshole.
Take my stage presence, you fucking douchebag. I hope
You gave it to him, to be fair. Oh my God, that's funny. Take my stage presence, you flippin' beep.
Rotten hell after the rapture and fucking choke on your own cum. Fucking.
Good closer.
Yeah, these are comics. So they're talking about like, well, maybe. Because, yeah, I don't know. Oh boy. I feel like trying to like find something to say is tough because normally I just watch that video in pure amazement and like just super interested in like what's going on and like what he was thinking and what he was saying and how he perceived himself, like how he thought he was coming off. But yeah, that's one of my favorite videos. I feel like me pausing it. I know, sorry, I'm notorious. I pause things a lot, okay? But I feel like having to pause it at all kind of breaks up the just cringe-worthiness and like the timing of his jokes. Not necessarily of his jokes, but like the timing of like just the cringe-worthiness of this video. But yeah, I mean, if I can say something positive, I would say that he's made something that's memorable. At least for me. In a weird way, it kind of sucks that this guy went viral. If he was like, well, I don't know how viral this thing was because it didn't seem super viral. But he was drunk, right? He's like well, he said he was drunk at least, but he's like just an open mic guy. You know what I mean? You just take it easy on the guy. But he was, I don't know how easy, because he was also, we should take it on him because he was also like he just seemed to be attacking women at one point, and they weren't even jokes. He's just like, I don't know what to say, I don't know what to do, so fucking I hate women, they suck. But yeah, highlights, definitely that part. Who built the railroad? Men. Who did it? Men. And then what was the other part? I don't know. You say you do, and then they don't. Oh my God, what a wild ride. Anyways, that's one of my favorite videos. If you like the video, don't forget to like it. If you want to see more, subscribe. Peace.